Okay, we are on night 3 tonight. I don't know if I'm starting to get that flu that everyone's getting or what, so I'm kind of out of it tonight. I'm not feeling like the best. So if I explain stuff in a weird way, just hang in there with me because I'm kind of like super out of it and like mentally can't think right now. But tonight we are actually going to do post to post for distributors. So the first thing I want you guys to do is if you didn't get up a post today about the giveaway, the $150 giveaway that we're doing tomorrow night, go ahead and get up a post. If you've put your money into the pot, or if it's your first month and you joined in February, you don't have to put money into the pot because it's your first month. So if not, if you haven't put money into the pot, go put money into the pot so you can do it, because it makes getting customers and everything else super easy, super cheap, super fun. And then also, oh, I told you I'm out of it. If you haven't posted today, go get a post up. Let me read you mine, kind of like a simple one that everyone's doing right now. It just says, first 50 people to drop a heart will have a chance for an entry for $150 cash, given Friday 2/7, all PM to confirm. So go ahead and do like a super simple post like that, like first 50 people to comment or drop whatever emoji you want to do. Go ahead and do that. I am not going to get one up right now because I still have tons of comments on mine to get back to from last night. So if you've got tons of comments to get back to still, like, don't even worry about doing it. But if you haven't gotten that post up, go ahead and do that. Just comment done when you're done. This should only take like a second. We're going to get that up first so we can start collecting comments while we're working on some other tasks, and then we're going to come back to it. Okay, done. Done. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the Messenger app and we're gonna message people about the giveaway. I'm gonna put a message that you can send that is in here. You could switch it up, especially if you live around me, and we might have mutual friends. Go ahead and switch it up, or if you live around any other people on the team, so you don't end up sending somebody the same message and looking like silly. But I got this from Nicole. It just says, I'm giving away $150 cash on 2/7. Would you like an entry by putting up a post on your wall for me and tagging me, please? Actually, I edited that. I don't actually have them tag me. She does. I don't. So I edited that, and I was just like, took out that part. But you can basically send this. We're going to be sending this for 10 minutes to people who are active on the Messenger app. And if you're new and you don't know how to see that, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Messenger app, and then you're going to click the little people icon down below. If it'll go, and then that's just everyone who's active, and you're going to be sending that. Make sure you're not sending it to other distributors or leaders on the team. But we're going to do that for 10 minutes. But as you're doing it, just be focused on getting the message out, like the question out about, you know, the giveaway, and if they want to post for you, just focus on getting that out. Don't worry about when people start to reply to you. We're not going to message them back right now. I like to be very like organized with it, where I'm either sending out the question, and then after I'm done with the round of sending out the question, then I go to sending out the post to get up, just so everything kind of stays a little bit more organized and together, and you're not like all over the place with it. So I'm going to play music for 10 minutes. So keep doing your thing, but Jennifer, we just put up a post about the giveaway. Let me find it. So you're gonna put up a post about the giveaway that's tomorrow night, the host post giveaway. It's $150 cash. If you don't know anything about that, just talk to the person who enrolled you and ask them what I'm talking about. Hopefully this makes sense to you. So you're going to be posting a post that says, first 50 people to drop a heart, like you do a little heart emoji, will have a chance for an entry for $150 cash given Friday 2/7, all PM to confirm. You're just gonna, it's literally just one of those. You're gonna get that up super quick and then just start letting that collect comments. And then I'm gonna share the message that we're sending off of Messenger app. So once you get that up, we're still working on host to post, and we are going to go to the Messenger app. You're going to click the little people icon at the bottom where it says that people are live, and then you're going to go through and you're just going to message people, asking them this message that I sent that says, I'm giving away $150 cash on 2/7. Would you like an entry by putting up a post on your wall for me and tagging me, please? But we're not going to worry about replying back to them quite yet. We're just focused on getting this message out for 10 minutes to people, so we can get some distributor host to post up tonight. Okay, keep working. Sorry, people hop on late. It's okay. Okay, so to answer your question of how you find the people that are active on the Messenger app is you just go on Messenger, and then down at the bottom where it has the little people icon, that's where it just shows who's currently active right now. So you're gonna go on that, and then I put the message that we're sending into the chat again, and you're just gonna send, I'm giving away 150 cash on 2/7. Would you like an entry by putting up a post on your wall for me and tagging me, please? We're sending that out, but we're not worried about replying to them yet, just so we can stay organized with what we're doing. Okay, I think we're good. Keep working. Kate, did you start in February or when did you join? I'll explain it to you. January. Okay, so since it's now your second month, what we do each month is, and your enroller can explain more to you, but just to briefly go over it. So we do what's called host to post. And back in the day before we started doing these giveaways, you would basically like message somebody, ask them if they want to post for you, and then you'd offer samples if you ended up getting a customer off of their post. A customer or two off their post, but so then you'd have to like, go to the post office, like keep track of who you got customers from, keep and like not. But now we make it super fun where we do giveaways, and the way that we come up with the money, if you go into the Dreamcatchers page, right at the top where it says announcements, this month we're sending it to Nicole's Venmo, and we collect the money. It's $8 that you're going to send her on Venmo. So instead of spending money on your product, sending out samples and doing the post office and like spending money at the post office to send stuff out, we're making it super easy. We're just doing $8 to one of the leaders each month, and then we do a live drawing. So we're doing 4 weeks of $150 cash. So if you want to be a part of it, basically go find this post in Dreamcatchers, and then go ahead and on Venmo send the money to Nicole. Then you're going to screenshot it, and then you're going to post a screenshot into the comments, and then you'll get a link to join the group that we have. We're putting our entries into the group. So then people who are posting for us, they're getting their name entered into this just for posting for us, and then we do the live drawing. Somebody wins some money, and it's super fun, exciting. It makes everything super easy. If that doesn't make sense, hopefully that makes sense. But if not, just ask your enroller to explain it a little bit more in depth. But that's basically like the gist of it. So that's what I would do, is go send that to Nicole, and then if you haven't gotten the post up that I had everybody just get up at the beginning of this, let me know and I'll just tell you what to post again, so you can get it up tonight and you can get going with host to post. Okay, let me see where we're at with the timer. Okay, we're good. 2 more minutes. There is no other name but the name that is Jesus. He who was and still is and will be through it all. So come on, make the space between all the things you see and respect me. Oh God, that scared me. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so what are we having them post? Put up if they want an entry. Don't worry about messaging them back yet. We're just gonna let like all the people that we sent out that message. I know you're gonna be like, oh my God, I feel like I need to message these people back like right now. Literally, don't worry about it. We will message them back after we do this next task. So the next task is going to be We're going to work on our business post that we're going to be putting up tomorrow. You're not putting it up tonight. We're just getting it ready for tomorrow. This is actually, if you're newer and you're super, super busy, go watch my time management video that just got put into the new training today. But when I first joined and I was in college and doing my mom thing and, you know, working, I was getting my posts ready the night before. Just because I knew that tomorrow I was going to have a super crazy busy day. So I always get my post ready a night before, so tomorrow I can easily post it. So if you're new to my Zooms for this week, we're not posting it tonight. We're just getting it ready for tomorrow. The first night we did our story. The second night we did what the business is paying for. And now tonight, you guys are going to pick somebody, whether it's a sideline sister or your upline or maybe another leader on our team, and you're going to pick somebody and you're going to share their story. So the reason why you want to share somebody else's story is because you know, we all come from different backgrounds, and sharing somebody else's story might speak to somebody in your audience on your social media in a different way and help them connect. Like, you know, say that, you know, I'm a single mom and I went to college and did all this stuff, but like say that, you know, somebody in my audience that's watching my posting all the time, they're not a single mom, and I post about somebody, you know, maybe they didn't go to college and maybe they just used to work like a million hours at like 2 or 3 different jobs, and I share the story of how this girl has gone from working a million different jobs to like working from home, or, you know, something like that. Then somebody who isn't a mom, that doesn't relate to everything that I say all the time, they're going to relate to the girl who is also working like 2 or 3 jobs as a waitress and, you know, doesn't want to you know, they're going to relate to that story and they're going to be inspired. Or the same as, you know, maybe you're a college student and you're not a mom and you're like, well, how do I relate to the other moms? You tell a story of a mom on our team who has gone from, you know, struggling to now affording things for her babies and her family, and that's going to speak to moms who are on your social media and who are watching you. Another reason that we do this is to show success that other people are having as well. Or, you know, even if you're newer and you don't have a huge success story behind you, you're able to show what the business has done for other people. So it all around is just helping, you know, show the success and connecting you with your audience in a different way than you might not always do. So when you're sharing somebody else's story, you don't want to go to their Facebook and click share and then just share it to your page. You want to first go message them and be like, hey, I'm going to share your story on my social media. Like, is that cool? Of course they're going to say yes. Well, I'm pretty sure they would say yes. So just go message them, pick somebody that you want to message. You know, I've shared in my downline, I've shared about one of my girls when she bought a car a couple months ago. So if anyone on the team lately has bought a new car and they've posted about, you know, the business doing that for them, or if somebody's paid off debt, or, you know, if you want to tell Katie's story of how she went from teen mom to like, you know, 6-figure income earner, like you can talk about that. So you can talk about it in many different ways. It doesn't have to be their entire story, but it can also be like, oh my God, this girl just bought a car. Like, I'm totally going to shout her out because how exciting is that, that the business just paid for her car, things like that. But you're going to want to give an intro. You're not just going to simply like copy someone's exact post, take their photo and like slap it on your Facebook. You're going to be like, okay, you guys have seen like how much this business is doing for me. You know, you maybe talk about, you know, you've seen me pay off debt, or you've seen me, you know, go from struggling to not, or, you know, you've seen me start this adventure and be so excited for what it's done for me and my family so far. But I want to tell you about, you know, my friend Stacia, and then you're going to kind of like go into her story. Yeah, Megan, you can share mine. I'll end up sharing you a post because I want to do it for the one that I did the other day. I'll send you my story that you can post instead of the one that I did like 2 days ago. But does that make sense of how you're going to give it a little bit of an intro, and then you're going to take, you know, a post that you find on their page that's a really good like version of their story, you know, kind of tells them like before it works, because of it works, and what they're doing now. And then you're going to copy that part and kind of like put it in quotations so it's obvious, like, you know, this is them talking about what it's done for them. And then you're going to kind of just end it in some type of like inspirational way. Like I said, I'm kind of sick right now, so I can't really think. So give me a minute and I'll go read some that I've shared of other people, and I'll kind of tell you guys how I've summed it up and ended it. And then if you have a photo with them, if you were at conference with us and you have an actual photo with the person, go ahead and post that picture that you took with them. Or if you don't, then go ahead and like take the photo that they've used when they use that caption, if that makes sense. Does everyone understand this? Are we all on the same page? Savannah, I'm gonna have us post about our goals, I think, tomorrow night. So tonight, focus on sharing somebody else's story. We're doing different types of business posting like all night until Monday night. So we're gonna do that in another night. So tonight, just go ahead and share somebody else's story. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play some music. Okay, so a few people are asking if they can share mine. I'm gonna go ahead. I save all of my captions that I do in my notes. Oh wait, I just got a new phone. Okay, let me find like a good version of my story because I feel like I haven't done like my entire story lately. So let me find that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the chat, and then you can pick whatever photo off my social media. Not to make this about me, you guys don't all have to post about me, but the ones who are asking, I'll just put the caption in there for you. You guys can add to it what you want for the intro and whatever, and then you can just pick a photo off my social media, whatever. So give me like 5 minutes to figure that out, and I'll put it in the chat. People broken, straight, precious. What fortune lies beyond the stars? Those dazzling heights too fast to climb. I got so high to fall so far, but I found heaven as love swept on. My heart beating, my soul breathing. I found my life when I laid it down. My wood falling, spirit soaring. I touched the sky when my knees hit the ground. What treasure waits within your skies? The gift of freedom, gold can't buy. What the world and so my heart. Traded heaven to have me again. My heart beating, my soul breathing. I found my life and laid it down. Blood falling, spirit soaring. I touch the sky, reaching the Yeah, you're gonna share the story tomorrow. You're just simply getting the caption ready tonight. Okay, my story is long, so it's gonna make me no, you know what? I can either, I'm just gonna go comment this onto the post that I had made. Okay, so if you want to find a caption for my story, you can go to Dreamcatchers, click on the announcements tab, that there are 10. Scroll down to the first night that I posted about this the other night. It's in the announcements, so anyone's going to be able to find it because announcements are right at the top of the page. And I'm just simply going to put my caption. Oh, dang it. I just did the wrong thing. Sorry, don't mind me. Keep working on your stuff. Yeah, I just did the wrong thing. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, so it's going Dreamcatchers announcement, click CL10, go down to my post about these power hours that we're doing, and I just went ahead and commented my story in there. So it's on that one, the one that's on the announcements, and then just scroll all the way down, and I just commented my story. It's a little bit longer, and I even said that in the post. I get long posts, but there's a point, I promise. So if you wanted to do mine, just go ahead and do that, and then just pick a photo off of my social media. But if it's not mine, then I could put it in the Stay Connected chat. I guess that's smart too. Everyone's going to be like, why are you sending this long message? Like, what is this? We're going to do it. It's okay. But if you're not doing me, go ahead and message whoever you're going to share. And you want to do this kind of often, like maybe not every single day, but like, maybe once a week you like spotlight somebody else on the team and you kind of share their story, just kind of like consistently share success that's happening within the team and exciting things like that, especially as, promotions happen this month or promotions happen next month, like things like that. Let me find the Stay Connected chat now. Okay, here we go. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, that's so long. Boom. Ooh, but I'm not 26 anymore. I'm 28 and I'm old. So you can change that to 28. Anyways, okay, so yeah. So you basically just kind of say like, if you're newer and you don't have a huge story, nobody's seen like a big story, you can just say something like, you've watched me start this business, fall in love with our products and fall in love with what it's doing for, my family, myself, and my confidence. And you maybe talk like slightly about your goals. You don't want to make it too long because you're about to share somebody else's story and it's already going to be like a lengthy post. So just a small snippet of like, you've seen me fall in love with this business, our products, and what it's doing for me. Or maybe like mention a goal. And then, you know, or if you've paid off debt, then you could say, you know, you've seen me pay off debt with this business and everything else is done for my family. Or if you've bought in a car, you could say that, whatever it is that you want to say for like kind of like what it's done for you so far. And then just be like, you know, but I want to share about my friend Ashley, and then who's a single mom, whatever. Or I want to share about Nicole, who used to be a teacher and she quit the corporate world. Or I want to share about Lonnie, who was a stay-at-home mom. Or I want to share about XYZ, who was a college student, like whatever it is that you're sharing. And then you kind of just put their caption, their words in quotations. And then, yeah, so then people know it's just like them sharing their story. What can we say? Did that answer your question of like, what can you say? They should have been on, yeah. Share their story tomorrow. Sorry, I'm reading everything in the chat. Yes, okay, cool. So go ahead, when you've got your post like set up for tomorrow, you've got it saved into your phone for your caption and you've got your photo, go ahead and comment done, and then we're gonna move on. Yeah, if you're doing, Natalie, to answer your question, if you're doing a picture of me, like, you know, you could choose, like on my highlights, you just want to do a nice photo of them, like pick a good one, okay? Pick a good, but pictures are so important with your posting because it gets people to stop and look and read what you're talking about. So if you're going to do one of mine, you can literally just pick one of the ones of my girls and I, that's in my feature photos, and that would be a good photo. Done. Okay, I just saw that you sent me yours, Jasmine. Okay, done. Is anyone else finishing up? If not, I'll give you guys like 5 more minutes and then we'll call it good. Okay, when you're using, yeah, go ahead, like literally in the stay connected chat, I put it in there. So just literally just like hold it down, copy it. And then if you have, I don't know about Android, I'm sure they have some kind of like a note saving app somewhere, but I seriously, like on my phone, I save, like I write down all my stuff I'm gonna do on power hours on here. I save, this is pretty empty right now because I literally just got a new phone yesterday and haven't like exported all my like folders from my old phone to this, but I write out my captions before I put them on Facebook, and then I just save them into my notes folder on my phone. And every once in a while, like I'll recycle a post, whether it's about a product or the business, and kind of like just update it a little bit. So literally just take my thing that I sent you guys, copy it, give it just a little intro about yourself and how, you know, your audience has seen you do XYZ, and then be like, I just want to talk about my friend Ashley or Stacia or Katie or Jasmine, whoever it is that you're talking about, and then pick a photo of them. But if it's not me, make sure you go and you're just like, hey, I'm going to post about you tomorrow. I'm sure nobody cares, but I just think it's a courtesy thing. Okay. Okay, is everyone, are we done? A few of you have said done, but there's also 43 of you on here. So if the majority is still working, if you're done, here, I'll give you, if you're done, go ahead, and this is what you're gonna do next. You are, where did it go? Okay. You are going to start replying to the people that you have messaged from Facebook. Okay, so finishing up. Okay, so why don't we just move on now? And if you're not done with it, just kind of like spruce up a little bit of what you got to say, or like find the photo later so we could just move on with messaging. And then just know that you have just a little bit to fix up on that post of like either finding the photo or just kind of adding something to the caption. So what we are going to do now is everyone that we just messaged who is now messaging us back about the giveaway, we are going to, if they said yes, then I always say, like when they're, oh, dang it, I sent that to Nicole. So whenever I ask somebody if they want to post for me for an entry, yada, 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 when they say yes, I say, perfect. All you have to do is post this on your page. And once it's up, let me know. Don't worry about tagging me. I'm going to save the post and I'll do the rest of the work. If, not to confuse you guys, I don't have them tag me. Nicole has them tag her. So when that message that we sent, how it was like, all you have to do is tag me in a post or whatever. If you sent them the message that says to tag you, take out this part that says don't worry about tagging me, because then they're going to be like, wait, you said to tag me. Do I tag you or do I not? So just edit that according to what you just sent them. But I don't have them tag me, so that's why I'm saying this. So if you told them to tag you, then literally you're going to send them this. All you're doing just say, perfect. All you have to do is post this on your page. I'm going to save the post and I'll do the rest of the work. And the post that you are going to have them send is this DT post, which is working bomb. This one says, hey, my girl Ashley. So obviously if you're not Ashley, edit that so it says your name. But you're going to say, hey, my girl Ashley is looking for anyone who needs extra cash and is looking for a part-time work from home job, but working from Instagram or Facebook. She has 2 positions to make $500 monthly. Comment quickly for info. No experience needed. Literally, yeah, I was about to say, I got this from Stacia. Got it from, I think, Stephanie Dunn or whatever, but this is what Stacia's been doing. And she just signed 3dt's yesterday. So that's why I wanted to do this tonight. This distributor host to post is popping off. I have so many PDTs from today, like I can't even keep up. I don't even know if I'm gonna get back to all the messages tonight. So this is amazing. This is exactly the post that we're gonna be sending. Yep. And then, so you're gonna be sending that. So save that in your phone. Go ahead and get, you know, if they have said that they will post for you, send that, perfect. All you have to do is get this up on your page. And right after I send that one, I send them the post, the DT post. I've sent 3dt's. Does this make sense to anyone? Does anyone have questions? Did I confuse you on the whole like tag me, don't tag me thing? Because now I feel bad. I feel like I've kind of confused somebody. Okay. I think we're feeling good. So now go ahead and get, you know, the message about perfect, here's the post, send, then right after send that distributor post. That's what we're focused on right now. We're not focused on messaging the people who have commented on our giveaway post right now or anything else. We're simply focused on now sending out these 2 messages and having them get the post up. Let me play some music.
God of creation, there at the start, for the beginning of with no point of reference, spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder out love.
I'm reading the comments. You guys can keep working. Message entry giveaway right now. Yeah, we're replying to the people who we had messaged on the Messenger app who were active. We're replying to them and we're getting the host post up now. Like we're sending them, like if they say yes, we're just like, okay, and then we're doing the post. Yeah, so if you've only been in, you can be like, you know, you guys have seen me join this business a month ago and you've seen how excited and passionate I already am about it. And how excited I am for what, okay, I can't really think, kind of like, you know, what the future holds kind of a thing because of the business. And then you could say stories like Ashley inspire me so much and I can't wait until I reach success like that. You know, something like that. Does that make sense? Yeah, let me type it out. 1 second. I'm gonna play this.
100 billion galaxies born. The vapor of your breath, planets. If the stars were made to worship so high, God of your promise, don't speak in vain, syllable empty or for once you have spoken, on these human sides, follow the sound of your voice. As you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath. If all the universe said, creation's never made you so alive. As the stars were made to worship so alive. As the mountains bow for every soul alive. If the oceans roll your brain is so alive. For if everything exists to lift you up, so alive. If the wind of waves and its soul. Okay, this is sloppy and you can maybe spruce this up, but you know, if you're newer, something like this. I just can't think very well right now. So it says, you guys have seen me join this business last month and quickly become so passionate about how it's going to allow me to blank. Put, you know, are you a mom and you're wanting to stay home? Are you trying to pay off debt? Are you wanting a new car? Like, what is your goal for you specifically?
and then put it in that blank. And then it says, stories like my friend Ashley inspire me so much and make me so excited for where this business is taking me. And then you can just simply put quotes around my stuff and then call it good. Okay, so we're gonna stop with that so far. What are we doing? Okay, so now we're gonna message all the people who have commented on our post about the giveaway, and simply, or it's kind of like the same thing that we posted or messaged all the other people. So now the people who have commented on your giveaway post that we just did at the beginning of this power hour, you're gonna send them this. It says, hey, okay, all of that's kind of jumbled together, but just copy it. Hey, I saw your comment on my post about the $150 cash giveaway. $150 cash I'm giving away on 2/7. I'm finalizing entries right now. Would you like a free entry by simply putting up a post on your wall for me? You send them that, and then they say yes. And then once again, you send something like, perfect, all you have to do is post this on your page, and once it's up, yada, 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 the one that we were sending to the other people. And then once again, we are sending them the distributor hosted post. But what I do is we're gonna chunk this up. So we're just gonna send out that first message that says that we saw them comment on our post. And then once we get all those people messaged from the comments, then you can start getting the posts up for host to post.
Chase down my heart through all of my failure and pride. On a hill you create, the light of the world, abandoned in darkness to die. And as you speak, 100 billion things disappear. Where you lost your life so I can find it. If you left the grave behind you so alive, I can see your heart and parts of you. Like you would again 100 billion times. One magic could amount to your tears. The one never leaves the one. Have you ever seen the world in the first sight? As the eyes begin to open and the blood is sweet the light. If you have something, I see you.
Okay, Chelsea, don't get discouraged. That's okay. So whenever you're having a hard time, you guys can keep working. I'm just gonna talk. She said that she's in my downline. Even if she wasn't in my downline, I'd explain. Anyways, so whenever you are having a hard time with getting a customer or a distributor, it's either a posting problem of either, you know, maybe you're not saying the right things in the caption, or maybe you're not quite explaining a product correctly, or, you know, yeah, basically, if we're talking about products, like maybe you're not explaining a product correctly, as in like, you know, maybe you're not using emotions when you're talking about the products, or maybe you're not putting before and afters in the first comment of your post when it's about a product. Or if you're doing that, so the problems always lie within either a posting problem, whether you're just not saying maybe the right things, or not good quality pictures, or maybe it's a consistency within your posting of like you're not doing it enough. Like, you know, you can't post about the coffee once and then think like once a week and then think that you're going to get coffee customers. So if you're trying to sell the coffee, you want to post about it every morning about how you're drinking your coffee, whether it's on your story or it's on Instagram or it's on Facebook. You know, or if you're using a weight loss pack, you want to talk about, you know, weight loss and kind of take people on your weight loss journey. Yeah, you want to put emotion in it. Okay, people are emotional. They are not just going to see you say like, oh my god, my keto coffee is so good, drinking my keto coffee this morning. They need to know like, oh my god, my keto coffee tastes so delicious. I love how it helps me to not feel bloated, because when I typically go to a coffee stand and I get a mocha, I feel so bloated afterwards. And I love how, you know, a typical coffee has, you know, 300 plus calories, but my mocha only has 100 calories. Like, you see how much more that gives them. So, or, you know, you want to talk about like, you know, doing laundry today, like my coffee is giving me so much energy. I feel so good. I love that I'm down 2 pounds. I'm so excited. So you want to like, you know, when you're talking about the products, you want to put emotions into it, how you feel, like not bloated, or, you know, your clothes are getting looser, and like non-scale victories really count too. That's what I focus on, is like non-scale victories and like how I feel, or you know, your confidence, like things like that. That's what other people are going to connect to, and that's what's going to make them want it, versus, you know, just posting a picture of your coffee and talking about how you're drinking it for the morning. You want to give them more. If it's not a posting problem, then it usually lies within messaging. Like, are you messaging the people who like your post? Because even if you say like, you know, message me for my 40% discount or something like that, they might just like the post and they won't actually message you. And so you want to make sure posting is not asking. Like, you want to make sure that if you've got people who are liking your post, you want to go message them, and just ask if they were interested, or if they were just being sweet and supportive, kind of a thing. And if it's not that, then it lies within the conversation of maybe you're saying too much, or maybe you're not explaining things in the right way, or maybe the way that you are explaining the price is too confusing, or maybe you're telling them the price right up front and like you're just not, you're kind of like jumbled with everything that you're doing. You want to keep everything super simple, because a confused mind always says no. So when you're talking about the business, or you're talking about a product, you want to keep everything so simple. Like, don't answer questions that they didn't ask. And so like, if you're having a hard time, go to your upline. And even if like your upline is not like a Diamond Plus, like even if they're not Diamond Plus, like go to them, the person who enrolled you, and, you know, ask them for help with finding out, is it a messaging, a consistency, or a posting problem? And if that's not helping, then ask them if you guys can go to your Diamond Plus upline. And then like, I am so good at finding out like where I can take people from like not doing good enrollments at all to being mass enrollers and like promoting that month. So it's literally just a messaging, a posting, maybe a mindset of like, if you don't think that you're going to sign your customers, you're not going to sign your customers. So it all lies within somewhere within there. So don't feel like just because you are not signing a customer, whatever happened in the past like month or the past 3 weeks of like not signing anybody, that does not mean that, you know, next week or this week you can't be a mass enroller. You can turn into a mass enroller like overnight. So another tip is, if you're feeling frustrated, what I did in the very beginning when I was like, okay, I want to get better at signing customers, I don't have the volume that I want more money. I watched training videos all day on signing customers on YouTube, whether it was, you know, from Katie, or, you know, Morgan Martin, or now we have Cheyenne Knox, or just other leaders. I watched their customer signing or tip videos, because sometimes like I could say something a certain way and maybe it doesn't quite click with you, but like Nicole can say the same thing but in a slightly different way, and then all of a sudden it clicks with you. So, you know, just fall in love with like being a student. And if you're feeling frustrated, like I'm not signing any customers, or maybe it is the distributors, then do the same thing with like just watching at least 1 to 2 training videos a day until you have it down. And hopping on these power hours helps as well. But then also make sure you reach out to your upline or whoever signed you, or, you know, if that person's not around anymore, go to your Diamond Plus upline, because they will love to help you figure out where you're going wrong, because we don't want you sitting there frustrated and then giving up on all these goals that you've made for yourself. We want you to figure out where you're going wrong so that you can make the income that you're trying to make. Dude, yes, Tracy, yes, girl, sign those DTs. Okay, let me read some of, now that I just went on a rant, you guys can keep working. Okay, and Chelsea, you can even message me on Facebook, or even Megan. Okay, right there as well. Solution, I ran out of my coffee and it's been a week waiting for it. I've been doing stories every day of how I'm feeling without it. Okay, so that's good. Another thing is like sharing other people's like success with the products too, like kind of like how we're sharing somebody else's story tomorrow for the business. You can do that with products too. Like, dude, Bonnie has bomb results from our products, and you can, you know, post about her and then do the same thing about talking about her results, and maybe like take a caption of like what she has said about the products and how she feels too, and post about it too, because then it's showing other people having success with the products too, which makes people want to get the products as well. But number one, you need to be using the products and getting results, because that's what's gonna have people trusting in the product more and wanting to buy from you, because you know all about it, you have your own results, it obviously works for you, and it's not just some random person on the internet that they're like, that you're only sharing about. Okay, wait, when I get someone's number, I don't even write potential by their name in my phone. When someone tells me they're interested in the product, I get the number, type in Ashley LC. The last few times I've done that with PLC. Oh, okay, yeah. So Jasmine's pretty much saying like she assumes the sale. She's like, no, I'm not going to say potential. These people are buying, they're signing up, and we're doing the thing right now. And it's just a mindset thing, okay? Like if you go, like people can sense when you are not being confident, okay? So say that you're talking about the business. If you are not leading the conversation with confidence, and if you are not excited or showing excitement, if you're like, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, I'll do this and that with it because you haven't seen big success yet, you will not sign them. If you are going to the conversation like way too attached to the outcome, and you're just like stressed that you have this PDT that you're talking to and you just want them to sign so bad, you're going to psych yourself out and you're not going to sign them, just because your mindset is like, you either don't believe that you can sign them, or you're just like so concerned with whether they sign right then and there. And then same with the products too. So like talk about the products, like have confidence, lead the conversation, and assume the sale, and just that mindset of like confidence, like usually it helps. I mean, not every time, because obviously I still have a list of potentials, and that doesn't mean they're going to sign right then and there, but I don't get upset. I put them down. I'm like, they're still watching me, and I know they're still going to get this later on, because no never means no. It just means not right now. And some people also, when you're newer, some people just have to watch you, because how many people do we know have joined a business like this, posted for like a week or two or three or a month, and then quit? And you're like, cool, like, I mean, I thought you were loving this business, but now like I see you quit, and now I don't want to join your team because I don't have a team to join with you anymore, you know? So like your potentials have to watch and see you have a little bit of success and stick with it, and that you're like serious about it before they want to join you. And that's not with everyone. So don't think it's going to take you 6 months to join, to sign somebody, but some people you will see in like 2 or 3 months of like, dude, I've been watching you, and like they're going to start asking you about it. Okay. I had other tasks that I wanted to do tonight, but I feel like the DT host post is gonna keep you guys pretty busy for the rest of the evening and tomorrow. So tomorrow night we'll do another one. We're gonna do a different type of post, and we'll do some different messaging and reaching out and things like that. So we're gonna end it now because it's 7 o'clock. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye, guys.